Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless next week preview finds Sharon Newman missing along with Phyllis Summers during the week of February 24 to 28, 2025. Elsewhere, someone pushes for info and two people reach a turning point on Y&R. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. Next week, on Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman vanishes. Indeed, her family thinks it's strange and doesn't make any sense that she is suddenly nowhere to be found. Soon, Nick Newman is at Crimson Lights with his daughters, Mariah Copeland and Summer Newman. With them are Daniel Rumalotti and Detective Chance Chancellor. First, Summer and Daniel were beginning to worry because they couldn't get in contact with their mother, Phyllis Summers. So they called Chance, who's with the Genoa City Police Department on Young and the Restless. And next week, Sharon's family can't get a hold of her either. Indeed, they're all starting to panic a little. Then, Daniel states that both his mother and Sharon are missing, and he asks Chance if he thinks there's something more to it. Nick chimes in that it seems like a weird coincidence. Daniel agrees and says why would the two of them go anywhere together? They hate each other. Then, Maria says maybe one of them didn't go willingly. So it seems she's suggesting that either Sharon or Phyllis kidnapped the other. Or rather, that Phyllis snatched Sharon. No doubt, that's what they're all thinking. Of course, that is unlikely on Young and the Restless. It's more likely that Ian Ward snatched them both as part of a new evil plan. After all, he is still very much alive and hiding out somewhere. And he is not done with Sharon or the Newman family. But they all think he's dead, so Phyllis is the likely suspect. While everyone tries to make sense of Sharon Newman's, Sharon Case, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, disappearances, something shifts for a former couple. Next week, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, get more comfortable with each other. Soon, they're sitting at a romantic dinner table on Young and the Restless. Then, Adam says, "Look at us, who thought we would be here?" Chelsea replies, "Definitely not me." Indeed, they turn a corner this week. And it appears that Chelsea Lawson takes a step toward a romantic reunion with Adam. Meanwhile, on Y&R, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, goes out to dinner with Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers. She agreed to dinner if he would visit his mother, Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, one more time and hear her out. He did, and they made some slight progress. Now, Damian wants to know all about Lily. Next week, on Young and the Restless, he says that he told her all about his family drama. She agrees that yes, he did. He continues that he still knows very little about her. And of course, his first question is if she is romantically involved with anyone. This makes Lily laugh. Clearly, he is interested in her and has been from the moment he laid eyes on her. And spoilers promise that he isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Y&R is exciting and suspenseful next week. Don't miss a moment to see what happened to Phyllis and Sharon Newman on the CBS daytime drama. The drama in Genoa City is reaching new heights this week as a shocking disappearance rattles the town, sending loved ones into a frantic search and igniting long-standing rivalries. The Young and the Restless fans get ready for an intense roller coaster of emotions, secrets, and suspicion as Sharon Newman vanishes without a trace, and Phyllis Summers finds herself under scrutiny. The week begins with Sharon Newman's sudden and unexplained disappearance. One moment, she's at Crimson Lights, having a seemingly normal conversation with Nick and Mariah. The next, she vanishes into thin air. At first, her absence raises no immediate alarms, until she fails to show up for work and misses a dinner with Faith. As Ray Rosales and Nick Newman team up to search for Sharon, an unsettling discovery shakes them to the core. Her phone, purse, and car are left behind. The only clue? A cryptic note found at the coffee house that reads, sometimes the past isn't finished with you. With no signs of a struggle and no known enemies, at least none willing to make such a bold move, the town is left questioning, who would want to hurt Sharon? Phyllis Summers has never been one to shy away from controversy, and this time, she finds herself at the center of a mystery she claims to have no part in. Unfortunately for her, the timing couldn't be worse. Just days before Sharon's disappearance, Phyllis was seen having a heated argument with her. Witnesses at Crimson Lights recall Phyllis throwing out an ominous warning. "You have no idea what you're messing with." Now, with Sharon missing, Phyllis' words are coming back to haunt her. Nick, desperate for answers, confronts his ex, demanding to know if she had anything to do with Sharon's vanishing. Phyllis, of course, denies it, but her history of scheming makes her an easy target for suspicion. To make matters worse, security footage from Sharon's coffee shop reveals Phyllis lurking around Crimson Lights on the night Sharon disappeared. When confronted, Phyllis claimed she was simply returning something she borrowed, but no one is buying it. As the investigation deepens, a shocking revelation sends chills down everyone's spine. Detective Chance Chancellor uncovers a connection between Sharon's disappearance and someone from her past, Cameron Kirsten, the dangerous and obsessive ex who once terrorized her. New evidence suggests that someone matching Cameron's description was spotted near Sharon's home in the days leading up to her disappearance. Could Cameron be back for revenge, or is someone using his legacy of fear to throw investigators off the trail? With this revelation, Phyllis' innocence begins to look more likely, though her troubles are far from over. Despite the new lead, Phyllis' history of scheming has already damaged her credibility, and she may have to fight harder than ever to clear her name. As hours turn into days, the search for Sharon becomes even more desperate. Nick and Ray refuse to sit back and let the police handle it alone, launching their own investigation. They retrace Sharon's last known steps, speak to potential witnesses, and even consider turning to Victor for assistance, though Nick hesitates to involve his father in another one of his crises. Maria, devastated and fearing the worst, starts receiving mysterious text messages from an unknown number. The messages are cryptic, but seem to hint at Sharon's location. The question is, are they real or just a cruel game? Just when hope begins to dwindle, Noah Newman stumbles upon an old journal Sharon kept from years ago, one that mentions her past fears about Cameron Kirsten. Tucked inside the pages is an old letter, one she never sent, warning someone to stay away. Could this letter hold the key to finding her? As the police close in on a suspect, the truth about what happened to Sharon may be more shocking than anyone imagined. As the week comes to an end, Nick and Ray receive an anonymous tip leading them to an abandoned cabin on the outskirts of town. With their hearts pounding, they push open the creaky door only to find a chilling sight. But is Sharon inside? And if so, is she alive? The mystery unravels further next week, and the stakes have never been higher. Don't miss a single moment as The Young and the Restless delivers one of its most thrilling storylines yet.